Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie. It's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we got kind of a tactics event. Kind of. It's a Final Fantasy Tactics Advance event. Which is a little entertaining for me. Because it sounds like they imported this OST right from the GBA. I didn't touch it up at all. But Tactics Advance, special place in my heart. I played way too much of that game. So overall, kind of like this event. It's fun to see this come around. Alright. First up, we got the Gigas and the Darting Cloud, the boss rush. Which is a little bit new and a little bit of old mixed into this one. It should be noted that a lot of these bosses are vulnerable to slow in these early fights. So if you're having a bit of trouble getting through it, bringing Sloga or really anything that does slow, like Steal Time or stuff like that, isn't a bad way. Get an upper hand. I want to say Nurse is pretty okay because it's a percentile. See, here's the trick. Percentile heals are really good. Because generally they're attached to off healers. So like Marsh is a knight primarily, with combat mixed in there. So you can have him doing DPS and then he just builds up enough meter and he can heal your party, and then take some guff off of your healer. That's why I like percentile heals. Anyway, I tried to make a party. Mainly, I want to throw in the Tactics Advance boys, but also just not main party characters from Tactics. Except I think Milia Dole actually does join you. Yeah. Whoops. Oh well. The whole is Marsh the villain or not is a really interesting thing to think about, because the way I always looked at it, and mind you, like Marsh is being very aggressive and maybe doing it in the wrong way, but everybody else is sort of running away from their problems, whereas Marsh is like, no, we like. All y'all are doing is running away from your problems. You're not facing them, and that's his whole point of view. That's pretty much it. Like, Tactics Advance doesn't have a terribly complex story, but enough so. Mind you, one of the problems that Marsh is like, you're just running away from your problems and not facing them head on like you should be, is you're crippled. I'm running away from the problem of my legs don't work. Like I said, oh, thanks for those smite. Like I said, Marsh can be seen as both an antagonist and a protagonist. It's just he kind of does it in extremely the wrong way. And, you know, like most characters in that, does a lot of what he does for his own selfish reasons. But let's get a move on. Let's get started on these bosses here. Yeah, that's the biggest thing to remember about Marsh, is Marsh is like 9? Marsh is super young. And kind of got thrust into a situation that he didn't know how to understand. Thank you for the follow. Wow, they put a lot of talking in. Whoops. That was me doing a bit of testing previously. So I heard a subtle buff, and I'm excited to see it, is that apparently they sped up the animation on 4-star spells. Oh wow, yeah, that's like a third of the time. Mont Blanc does wear the shades very well. Hey, Midnight. What was that move? Okay, so the 4-star spell animation speed up is really weird because they didn't change the animation, they actually sped it up. And that's it. So like it's just playing fast forward. They just fast forwarded the 4-star spell animations. Oh man, future friend, if you think these are super cool looking abilities, just wait. Now you see, I subtly dodged the bullet by not bringing Ramza to this fight. It's a good event, like, so, I think them adding, like, the later Final Fantasies and, like, the more obscure ones is a good way to get people, because, like, you know, what is this? Like, I didn't play a super ton. What was that move? I didn't play a super ton of like PlayStation era ones, but I know enough about them. But I played an absolute ton of Tactics Advance. Like, did the whole 100%, got Sid, all that stuff. I think it's a good move for them. I really think they should have like Crystal Chronicles and stuff like that. Like get more obscure Final Fantasies in there. Look, on the Wednesday streams I've been talking about it, but they really should think about getting Mystic Quest in there somehow. Like, acknowledge that that game exists. A lot of Americans have a fondness for Mystic Quest. Anyway, I completely talked over the boss rush and didn't even talk about it at all, but neither of those fights seem very rough. In fact, with a bit of AoE, it's way easier to take out. You joke about Final Fantasy Legends, but I want to say, yeah, Japan has Legends too, aka in America as Dimensions. Alright, so double plus this time around is a Drama Lich. Big thing to note about this boy is does have a chance to slow, will osmos your party, and also is entirely physical, so only got to worry about one defense type. We're not going to see a lot of character change up, but I'm definitely going to be switching up abilities a bit.
Nice.
Thanks for the host, Psych. Well, is everybody hosting me? We're going to see a bit of ability switch up because I want to see the changes that they've made to abilities. In fact, slap a Blizzaja on you. Yes. Okay, this is good. Well, see, somebody pulled a cool, good move. This could be a move here. I have enough defenses that I can pull this off this way. Oh, wait, okay, hold up. If I'm doing the move, I gotta adjust Marsh just a tiny bit. Let me get, here we go, Banishing Strike. Because let me just, yes. Okay, I need to use Knight abilities to work this. Chant is the underappreciated move of Razmo. Mainly because it's like, when you think Razmo Super Soul Breaks, you're like, ah, Shout, right? And it's, Shout's great, and Shout is extremely good, don't get me wrong. Chant's a hidden winner. But Chant also requires like combos and stuff like that. Chant does not a team make on its own. Once we get used to this music, I think it's going to be our life for a while. Alright, watch this move. Yeah, the 4-star animations are way weird now. Because they didn't actually, like, change the animation, they just made them faster. It's weird, it looks weird. Ooh. BlueStacks continues to be BlueStacks forever. No, I was smart and remembered to slap some slow resist on everyone because a Drama Lich here really likes to try and slow your people. What realms are going to be on the Fest? The Fest is all realms. Fest is just sort of a hodgepodge, grab-all sort of thing. There's usually a theming based on banners. Like, last Fest had a banner that was all lightning damage. But, yeah, you can get something for, like, really any realm. That ran out already. Well, let's just hit that again. What the heck is light speed? It's the second time. It's just a hit? Yeah, BlueStack animation's fucking up. Just makes me feel at home. Case in point. Lightspeed is an instant cast attack. Oh, okay. Onion Knight is extremely strong. Onion Knight is definitely a high level play character, just because, like, he requires such a time investment. Whoop. Let me get these little notifications off real fast. Hell yeah. I get to not give a crap about torments for another week. Thank God. New effect added. Deals 2 physical dark, non-elemental attacks. The target heals. And use dark abilities. Okay, so he's got a dark chaser. Onion Knight's weird. I don't want to call him the best character, but like, he's a strong contender. He's very versatile. That's the way to put it. A very flexible, versatile character, but if you're like me, that's all he is. He's just flexible and versatile. He doesn't really do anything. Alright. We got one more plus, and we get to move on to the ultimates, and I get to take the kid gloves off. So Mateus deals thunder, holy damage. Can slow people, so bring slow resistance, and is mixed damage, so you kind of need mitigation all over the place. And I'm not going to hold back on my roaming warriors. I'll probably take a good boy for this. No. The reason why people have been hooting and hollering for the Memory Crystal 3 is they want to get Marsh to 99 ASAP. But the Memory Crystal 3 doesn't drop until the bonus battles for an event drops. So, Marshes didn't show up until the bonus battle stuff showed up. Why is that? Oh right, I gotta do my trick for this. Marche. Never forget that one English commercial that fucking mispronounced Marsh's name like real hard. Yeah, I want to say Mateus is supposed to be Scorpio. No, because Cuchulaeon is Scorpio. It's Pisces. Mateus is Pisces. Oh. It's alright. It's unnecessary evil, or necessary evil for doing a stream. Weird thing, this is the only instance of Mateus that is actually female. Every other Mateus is a demon holding on to a goddess. Oh yeah. There are every God, what are they called? Bukavi slash Totema. Yeah, my words are getting all messed up. They're all supposed to be different zodiacs. For instance, Ivalice is the ram. No, is Ivalice the lion? Ivalice might be the lion. I think Ivalice is the ram. Ivalice is the ram. God, then who's the lion? I know you fight the lion in Tactics. Ivalice is Capricorn? Hashmal. Hashmal is the lion, right. So again, these bosses are really a lot less scary if you can land this slow on them, because again, you know, give a boss half the turns, they're not nearly as scary. And yeah, God, the first one we fought this stream, what the hell was his name? The water boy is supposed to be oh God, what's the name of the Zodiac? Aquarius? Fanfrit, there we go. Fanfrit is supposed to be Aquarius. Thank you for the follow. And then they got a little weirder in 12 because they started like trying to slide in references to old Final Fantasy bosses in them. So like X-Death is one, Chaos is one. Yeah, it got a little weird in 12. Huh. Thank you for that, Skolbo. Yeah, Exodus is X-Death. Well, the reason that the song sounds like it's dying is because it's a fucking GBA MIDI. So it's got those nice like GBA fart trumpets going. Alright, there we go. Because Omni Resist is the only way they can make bosses hard anymore. They screwed up and made elemental powers way too strong. Do a bit of character breaking real fast before I move on to the ultimates. Forgot that I actually wanted to do it before finishing up those fights. My good friend Mark. And Boodle. And Bear. Ooh. Haste and a small boost of magic is actually pretty interesting. It's not often that you actually get that combination of things on a record materia. We have about 20 different ways to haste somebody and boost their attack, but that's the first time first time that there's one for magic. Okay, so first up, we got Ivalice. So, weird thing, Ivalice is a mage, and it's supposed to be a very strong one at that, but you don't actually need Shelga for this fight at all. You do need some magic reduction. I'm waiting to break it. So, future friend, it's a thing I do. I wait to break people until I put them in the leveling party, but I grab the Memory Crystal 3 so I don't forget that I plan on leveling them. So as soon as I finish leveling whoever my current mage is, I can't remember, I'm going to switch in X Death and break them. And the reason I don't break them ahead of time is because if I break them ahead of time, I'm going to forget that I broke them. Looking at Gida, who I forgot the level for about 5 months. Even though I bought her Memory Crystal 3. So yeah. Ivalice here hits the front row with Stillness, which is a stop. He hits the entire party with hits the back row with Gravity. Does Ultimate Explode. I do have a spreadsheet, which is a piercing resistance move, and he does a couple of physical attacks. But yeah, because of that, he doesn't actually deal flat magic damage to your party. His only magic attacks are piercing, so you don't actually need Shelga. You do need a Protectka, and you do need power and magic breaks, especially magic breaks, to deal with that piercing move. Yeah, Lednar. They're totally not another character's name backwards. So yeah, I'm just gonna... my aim is to show off as many of the ability reworks as possible. Because, oh boy, they went to town. It's 5. And that's 4. Let's just... those little things... whoop, that's not right. Centered? There we go. Oh yeah, there's still some BSB commands that are complete broken. I mean, heck, I'm still going to be using a couple BSBs in this event. Because they're just still good. Yeah, that was definitely way faster. I love that Dino's like, well, everybody uses Onion Knight PSB all the time. Let's make that a little faster. God. Oh, that was a little bit of a stutter there. Yeah, you'll probably be seeing a bit more snow spell strike. Since I realized I had way too many crystals, so I honed it up. But yeah, like I said, keep your front party having stop resist. Keep the back row having instant KO resist. And you will mess this dog up real bad. Like, Ultimate Explosion can be a little scary, but as long as you reduce its magic enough, it doesn't really do too much to you. Alright, that was a good warm-up. I wonder what that does. Is that like fire resist? Is it fire and slow resist? If so, give me that stuff. It is Confuse? Dark? Dark and Confuse? What the? What a combo! One moment. Global friend codes. Soul Break. M-A-E-L. Let me take a look at stuff real quick. You know, I'll grab more of these if I ever need it again. These were for a gimmick that really did not pan out. Meanwhile, these are just good to have on hand. And yeah, the rest of these are various. This guy. Okay. So, a heads up for the strategy here. The ult double plus here is weak to ice. So I'm going to be employing a try and true strategy. We're taking out a rough boss like this. That's right, baby. Maelstrom. The main reason why is it's also a boss that does Osmos a lot. For those that are still a little new to the game, Osmos is an ability that some higher level bosses will bust out, which drains your ability uses. Because obviously Osmos in the preview, in actual Final Fantasy, drains magic. So. Yeah, Celsus BSB was ice, but it's wholly based with an ice after effect, and the runic isn't going to do anything. Why do I hate Celes? I don't. I think Runic is really strong, and it saved me in a couple of Apocalypse fights. It's just that it doesn't apply to this fight. And, oh, wait, no, they actually changed that. It used to be that it wouldn't show your new people until you refresh. Okay, this one's going to be 7. And Ayame is just up top. She's gonna try and do something, but really I didn't have anything for that last position. So I just went with whatever. Yeah, it is an unfortunate thing, and like, welcome to what 14 was for a bit, with our the tiny fight pools. They can do stuff with Tactics Advanced, but it was obvious that this is all they had prepped. They got like 4 bosses ahead of time, so that's what they pushed out. I mean, Andy, to answer your question, why doesn't Gilgamesh get synergy for every game? Answer your question with a question. Okay. So, slow resist again is very useful for this boss because it's another boy that just really likes to try and slow your party. Did something miss? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, so hopefully Snowspell being a 6-star, she gets a little bit of an attack buff from Hailstorm. See how much this does. That's acceptable. I'll take 16. I'll take 16k for her not having any kind of booster except for a self buff. It's pretty okay. Alright. So far this strategy seems like it might actually work pretty okay. And there's the kicker. There's the move. Yeah, that's what I figured, that we get about 4 hits. Yeah, with proper self-buffing and everything. Oh, that's a move. Okay, I think only Rasmo got slowed. I am playing with fire a little bit because I don't have like a haste. Bringing a haste to this would be a smart idea. To deal with the spot slows that Big Boy's gonna be doing. But yeah, you just bust them down fast enough. He can't get his big moves off. Is this an old Soul Break edition? Kind of, yeah. I try not to use those for the earlier fights to kind of show like, hey, it is doable without soul breaks. Also, without a lot of 5-star synergy stuff, I've actually started pulling back on using 6-star weapons as well. You can see with Rasmo using the air blade instead of like my like 7 stars that were 6 stars stuff, and like Ayame has a synergy 6-star that was a 3-star. You know, I'm trying to play like pull it back a little bit, so that I'm not blowing everything out of the water. Yeah, fucking don't like. This is what I'm saying. The ability update makes some things better. Yes, 100%. It definitely gives abilities and 5-star abilities more of a foothold than they had before. Do not discount BSBs. BSBs are still pretty strong. They're just not the God King that they were before. Well, the thing was with his whole like headlining slow and all that is he has force uses of Osmos. So by using a BSB, I was pushing him through his phases fast enough. That's why, you know, Adia had Godspeed on. I was pushing him through the phases fast enough so that he wasn't using his slows, he was hitting his everything else. This one might be a bit rougher though. Unintentionally made a lady party. So, Adia is going to be bringing the darkness, a lot of the new dark moves. I had honed Dire Heal up to... remember, Squirrel. What's it called? Mateus is Pisces. Yeah, okay, right. Tyro's a boy. Tyro. the self-insert. Fran is bringing a dual debuff, and just our other side of debuffs. Newbie is also bringing debuffs and Affliction Break because this boss has a lot of status effect stuff that they like to do. Adia is going to be one of our main damage dealers, and Krill is going to be our secondary with our Roaming Warrior. And Yuna is just there to put up buffs and keep everybody hale and hearty. Let's see if I find the person that I intend to use here. I know I got one. I know I have at least one. Game, please. Don't make me go back to the list. Reigns. Where are my reigns at? Oh, there was one! Oh! It wasn't in the normal list, so I brushed. Oh, no! Okay. This is a different kite. Okay, so that was 7. The Sid mission's gonna be 9, so this one's 11. Now, this party should have a pretty good chance. I'm not 100% sure. Because, you know, you can't test stuff. And I'm always a little worried going into these apocalypse. Especially one that likes slow as much as this one does. Okay. Yeah, again, Tactics went for very different designs. And like I said, like they're actually different incarnates of each of the Lucavi, because they're totems instead. And this Mateus is actually a lady as opposed to a dude that captured a goddess and held her hostage. Now, I would have gone a more physical-based thing, but God, physical darkness is so not my thing at all. Yeah, I think Dr. Mog did call Mateus, this Mateus, a dude, but no, this is... Yeah, canonically, is not a dude. Okay, that Memento Mori is a pretty okay sign. That, on the other hand, is concerning. Yeah, okay, I need to hit Affliction Break way earlier. Yeah, that seems about right. God, that's like her favorite move, isn't it? I'm just gonna get some damage numbers. What? I blinked. Either way, that was a wash anyway. Okay, need the Astra earlier. Oh, the future friend. No. That's a thing we've been doing for years. Is that closing the game like that? It saves us a little bit of time. Alright, so this one's always going to do a ton of damage. Just because of when that comes out. Get that one first. You up, Rudrenga. A strong move. Now, when you lose a fight enough times, and obviously things are going in a certain order, you need to make small adjustments. No, the slow has way too high of a chance to hit. You need the slow resist for this fight. So I want to say the move that's hitting me and doing all that damage. Yeah, it's a group holy attack, Starcross. So I want to do that. Breath of the God is physical. Range physical, spellbind. Okay. Yes. Alright. Time to find other reigns. Game's like, you got all these you want to use these maelstroms? There we go. See, I knew I had some. Okay. Let's get a small update to that picture. Alright. No, that's fine. Plus, lightning wasn't what was fucking me up, it was holy. Alright, now this attack coming up here should do way less damage. Yeah, see how much that helped? Like, made a big fucking difference. Spellblind's gonna hurt, but that's a single target. Okay! Alright. Woo! We can manage. In hindsight, Memento Mori does nothing for me in this fight, so I may swap that out next failed attempt. Okay, this will give us some breathing room. One attack worth of breathing room. But here's the big one. Alright, give me that good dual break. Meanwhile, gravity. Oh, come on! Oh my god. Alright, so Adia's gonna go down, for sure, 100%. There's just not enough time for her Doom Timer. Yeah, Adia didn't even need Memento. I realized it afterwards, but she gets the same buff from Krill. Well, Alright, Rip and Pissadilla. You did good work. Time Crush! So Krill pretty much has to go fully offensive at this point, because she is the damage. Oh boy. Oh, of course. Of course. Protect has extremely worn off by this point, so that is why Krill's taking so much damage. She might actually die. I think going for the Shelga refresh is what will do me in. Oh, single target, baby. Oh, you're killing me. Yep. We've lost too much at this point. Nope, still good. And there she goes. Okay. There's an easy fix here. Because, like, Adia went down with still, like, a soul break to go and so many uses of whatever. We just trade these two. There we go. Just needed little modifications to get to where it needed to be. Coward, I know you're out there. I'll take it. All right. Alright. Getting everything in order. Get our ducks in a row. Hopefully somebody doesn't get just nuked. That one really strong move. Yep, early stuff can still be super useful. And dirt. God damn it! Oh, I think the update might have had some problems with BlueStacks here. Maybe one or two. Oh, thank God I put that fucking stun resist on her. That may cost Krill her life. See what happens. Nice to live. See, I'm running a very risky thing because I'm using Reigns' buff on Krill. Which is a resistance down. Why am I not using Kuja as much anymore? I should. Yeah? Oh boy. Oh. That's extremely rude. Alright, we just need Krill to get a turn. Ultimate weapon on Krill might be worthwhile. Let's see how this plays out, though. Donut. Good. My ladies are being real clutch tonight. Yeah, the slow on this boss can be a bit much. Yep, that's it. I will take that. Stun. Really didn't affect me overly too much. If only this boss was not dual offense, and I could field 2 darkness users. Plus Krill. That's what's the big difference right now. That's not good. One of those good will go on to Krill. Consider healing Krill. Now remember, this time, last attempt, Adi was dead at this point. I think Shelga and Protectka may have extremely worn off. Piss. That's bad. The one person that I really need that not to go to. Oh boy. Always remember your buffs, kids. Speaking of buffs, Wall is another one that should definitely 100% be recasted. Okay. This time, I won't forget Wall. Well, I didn't forget Wall. I got aggressive. I won't forget other stuff. You know. Shelga. There's the one. Yeah, this boss is just real aggressive, isn't she? Excuse me. Like there are series of things that you can see running out, and that's why this starts to go downhill at times. It's things like the range buff wearing off, so I don't have the 30% defense up anymore. Things along those lines. An early Shatterheart this time around might make the deal. Just a normal attack. People will be hurt enough by the time that actually goes off. I will bet money. Oh yeah, and I forgot last attempt I got that really nasty slow proc on like half the team. Oh, speaking of the devil. Alright, so next up is going to be the Gravaja. As predicted, like calculated, missed people with the lower end of HP. Oh, don't worry, I have something in my pocket and I cannot wait to do. And make sure I hit this protect so we don't have another situation. And being a bit more, you know, a little less aggressive to be a bit more consistent. Oh, god damn it. Okay. So here we're going to go all out with Krill. Do I even do the command too? Yeah, I'm going to hit it. Better safe than sorry. Now we should get hit by the second slow Gravity combo pretty soon. I can fucking see my moves. Good. Yes, okay. The proc of status effects is finally starting to go in my favor. I'm not getting hit by too many interrupts. Gravija isn't hitting people that it shouldn't be hitting. As long as we keep Krill aggressive. Unfortunately, we're down to Dringa, but that should be alright. Damn it. Alright. That should be victory. You know, knock on wood, but yeah, that's Krill buff has run out, but this Dark Rush should finish it off. Oh boy. That boss is actually pretty rough. Yeah, I was completely tapped by the end of that. Holy crap. Like I said, if she wasn't split damage and I could focus only one damage reducer instead and bring a second dark user, probably would go way smoother. But it was the fact that I had to bring, like, you know, what's her face? Fran, or really anybody else. That's alright. It's time for challenge fights now. So, Sid missions, for those of you unfamiliar with them, are gimmick fights. Well, gimmicks, it's conditionals. This one is clear this fight with a party of entirely Final Fantasy Tactics heroes. I have just the party prepared. It's going to be a pretty similar execution. But just, you know, all tactics people now. Yeah. That's it. Need me another Maelstrom, though. There we go. See this one as Marsh. 9. This one is 8. Now, I'm not going to be going all out on this, but I'll be buffing up my stats a little bit more than normal. Mainly because, you know, challenge mode. Oofa. Sorry, I just looked at Mark down there, and God, his stats really aren't that great. However, he is going first. Did you just honk? Did you honk at me? God, I love casting stuff with the fucking Orlando buff. It's so good. You just go so fast. Orlando. Don't give no fucks. No, my uses. Still 4 hits. That'll get the job done. And with Orlando up there doing so much more damage. How are they missing? How y'all missing? How y'all missing with a tornado? Just y'all shooting a tornado. How do you miss? And now Orlando goes even slower. It okay, Orlando. I still like you. Ah, nice and simple. Sasuke's blade is really good. Yeah, that actually looks like a pretty solid pull. Okay. I got a bone to pick with a fish. So, when designing the team for this, it was pretty easy to come up with what to bring. All things considered, you know, I looked at it and I said, what if I just brought, you know... Oh wait, this is entirely the wrong team. Hold up, hold that thought. Just one moment. But yeah, I just thought, what if my dark team? What if my dark team with a slight edit? Oh yeah, stamina potions exist now, which are going to make my life way easier. Did I grab stats? Good. And this one is 13. The last one. Now, there's no attack down here. Planned. This might bite me in the butt. We'll see. We'll see. But I predict we'll be going so fast we might not care. Okay, that's how that works. Alright. Alright, how mad is Big Brother? How mad is Big Brother gonna be? I feel like that should be doing more damage. You know it's very strong. I'm seeing a problem with the abilities that I brought. The difference between a jumpstart boss and a normal version of a boss is the jumpstart, everybody starts with full meter. For the boss itself, not a lot is different. I have a plan. It's time for the chain. Yeah, I generally actually find the Jumpstart Torment bosses to be harder, since I generally go for the challenge mode. Sometimes Jumpstart bosses get, yeah, the gimmicks change a little bit. Sometimes they stay exactly the same, and that's where it gets weird. Jumpstart is literally Jumpstart for event bosses. Always just kind of felt like, just have fun, you know? Who cares? This boss was probably a headache. Here, have fun and just school it. Alright, it's about that time. Who wants to hop in for some easy multiplayer? I guess Fanfrit. Fanfrit. Thank you. Just adjust my neck chain thing. There we go. Yes. And then let's get Tyro back in here. The previous setup was for our multiplayer video, which went up last Friday, which you should definitely take a look at. It's on my YouTube channel, because it was a fight in which we had no right winning at all. We went into their extremely clown shoes and somehow came out ahead. Alright, so for those, again, a little new to how I do this, there's a way to search for code, room code, very, very early on in the room setups. If you peep that, I'm trying to think of what else might have changed. If you get there, I'll be putting the room code as soon as I get the room up in there in the chat, and yeah, you can hop in. Oh, hello, hello. Yeah, these have been filling up fast lately. I have been thinking of maybe on Saturdays doing, like, if I get free time and I'm not too tired, doing a hard mode multiplayer stream. Just maybe. I think people would enjoy that. Oh shit, somebody's got flare. Did I check my soul breaks? Oops. You're right, I did. The Apocalypse would make for a decent stream, because since they're 1 stamina, we can keep those going quite a bit. That is a complete marsh. Christ. Alright. What break will Marsh use? Vote with your phone now. Fiona probably had nothing on COD because the thing is weird sometimes. Alright, come on people, connect. I really hope we get everybody connecting this time. Please, please, please. I really feel bad when people don't connect. Oh no! No! God damn it. Fuck up that guy in particular. And Fiona, I really wish we could figure out your connection problems. Oh my god. That animate? What is that animation? Evelyn may have been one of the invincible blades I I gave up. Just oops. I mean, we discussed this previously, but the story of Tactics Advance can be taken in many different ways. Like, of course, Don does have stuff the worst out of everybody, like 100%. And as always, I don't think Marsh is in the wrong. I just think his way of approach is poor. Again, I played through that game like a year ago. It's kind of fresh in my memory. Oh no, squirrel. The swords are too big. That's my only issue with that animation. Swords too big for their own damn hands. Oh my. My dad! No, my dad! Alright, this fight might go on a little longer. What is this? What was that? Oh shit! Okay, I see how you're supposed to use this USB. Aw, shame. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Like, yeah, Gafgarion's USB is actually how you fix how bad physical darkness moves are. That was a very good multiplayer to show me how good that USB is for when we do. What's coming up next? The banner review. That's right, baby. Time to look at some banners. I want to peep these banners. Peep me those banners. Okay. So first up, the first banner, which is gross. Loyal Blade combines a bunch of Agrius's weaker soul breaks into one super. I would go as far as to say ultra soul break. So it's 10 hits, a attack mag 50% down, and holy, and increased damage from knight abilities. One moment. The long and short of what this means is that she's going to do a bunch of damage, she's going to debuff the boss, and then you really want to chain this into like Guardbringer or something like that. Extremely good, and you don't even need, say, her BSB to get that nice Sentinel effect. You can really just bring Saint's Cross and just get the job done. Yeah, overall this is a really good Ultra. Marsha's USB, which is Divine Combo. It's 10 Physical Holy, in Holy, and Speed Combo EX mode, which raises the attack. And anytime Marsh uses a Knight ability, all the units in the front row get Quick Cast. Not Instant Cast, but Quick Cast. This is extremely good for speed runs of stuff, but also just in general, because if you run a fully frontline physical party, it'll just get you rolling real fast and just out of control, and you'll never let up, really. All in all, it's good. It's real good. Sasuke's Blade is history's truth. A bit old in that it's been around for a while, except for the fact that it's still really fantastic, all things considered. It's an attack mag, defense 30% up, everybody gets instant action for one turn. Fantastic for setting up the rest of your team. Or just a general boost all around. I bring Rasmo to a bunch of Magicites just for this a lot of the time. It's great for recovery, and it's good for just getting your team going, because once everybody, you can just have him wrath up, and once everybody has their gauges good to go, you do History's Truth, and whammo, everybody's good to go. Oh yeah, also in a couple of months down the line, they buffed the animation to add more characters. Battle Cry, continuing the tradition of some recent tactics equipment. Here's Shout, but better. It's literally Shout, except also with an in holy attached. Ability or command 2 is a Wrath minus the attack down, and command 1 is a 5-hit non-elemental, but doesn't fill your soul gauge at all. Grossly strong, but yeah, no gauge building. Yeah, as the chat is putting it, if the SSB was Shout, this is Scream. No, it wholly complements Rasmo exactly the way that he needs to. That probably got picked up on the mic, but my throat's a little parched. I'm just taking a drink. It gives him that Wrath utilization, which he's kind of become at this point, while also giving him a way to do damage if he needs be. Right, it's also all support typed, so that ability 1 does get a 15% boost from his Legend Dive. Yeah, like I said, it's better than Wrath because it doesn't have that attack boost on it. Anyway, the Linden Curtis. 8 physical holy to a target attack mind 30%, and burst mode. Is there anything extra on that? Nope. Command 2 is a 2-hit holy. Raise defense. Oh, it's actually got a sentinel attached to it. So it's a 2-hit sentinel. And 1 is 3 hits. Increase damage if the user's... Increase the damage of the user's knight abilities a small amount. Okay. So it's got a sentinel. It's got a sentinel attached to command 2 and a knight booster on command 1, which means a actual proper way to do this would be command 1 or command 2, command 1, and then 2 uses of Guardbringer, and that'll probably use up the majority of the burst mode. But you're starting to see this from now on, which is bursts that aren't that don't just shine on their own. They need some ability interaction to go along with them. And with the ability reworker, we're going to start seeing this a lot more down the line. Still, very, very good. And let me just peep that intro again. Yeah, an attack mind boost is a really weird combo that I think stacks with a lot of stuff. Divine Ruination, an oldie but a goodie. That's 4 AoE with a Holy Down. Command 2 is a Resistance boost, while Command 1 is a Sentinel buff. Both 2 hits, both Holy, both type Knight. Very, very simple, but does a lot of damn work. I actually bring this to the Dark Magic site a lot of the time because just really good still. If you combo this with her Legend Dive, you're going to get a lot of chances to actually proc even further Holy Reduction on enemies. Save the Queen for Meliodol. Save the Queen is, hey, you don't get to do attack anymore at all. Because utilized with the fact that she is also a support 5, you have an entrance that's Holy Earth, random targets, but it's 7 hits, so you're probably going to hit everyone. Attack, defense down. Command 1 is Holy Earth, attack down. Command 2 is Holy Earth, attack, magic down. Combo with this fact that you can bring a magic down and a full break on her commands. They're not going to be doing a lot of damage if Meliodol has anything to say about it. The only downside here is it's typed Holy Earth. So if something reverses both Holy and Earth, she's not going to be doing a lot of damage. If something is immune, that's even worse. If it absorbs, you might as well just not bring her at all. That said, if they do take at least even neutral damage to either of those elements, this is an extremely strong contender for a way to make them never do any damage. Because, let's tally this up, it's a large debuff on the entrance. So let's assume debuff resistance. Actually, let me just bring up the calculator real fast. Boop, boop. Okay. So that's 1.25, because that's going to be half on that entrance, times a 1.25 for the attack down, times, so it's a small, that's going to be 20, so it's a 1.1, times, let's say you have a full break on you, which should also be another 10% reduction, so 1.1, equals a 89% reduction. Now, there is a point where diminishing returns occur with reduction, but yeah, you're gonna hit the cap with Miliodol. Future friend. By the way, what generally considered the best amount of pulls to a banner if you don't have anything on it? Yeah, as V Prisoner says, until you have like 3 or 4 things on it, because at that point you have a very high chance to pull a dupe, and dupes in Record Keeper aren't fantastic. You can't really do too much with a dupe. So, as soon as you hit that breakpoint, you should hold off on a banner. Okay, Legend Materia. Brigadine. This is great for Razmo. He starts with full ATB and has instant cast. So, you can get Shout off immediately. You can get History's Truth off immediately and let everybody else do a thing. It's just gross. It's really good, and even in the vacuum of I have nothing for Razmo, this is still very good because it lets you immediately get off a magic breakdown, or a power breakdown, or a full break. Take, for instance, Mateus in this event, who has some very, very nasty moves immediately right off the bat. You can get that debuff going. I'm gonna go against what Swirl Token there said. Don't pull for something specific. Don't get that tunnel vision of keep pulling until you get a thing, because that's how you cry at the end of the day. Here's the basic thing that you need to learn with Record Keeper. If you have 3 or 4 items on a banner, don't pull anymore. You're going to hit a dupe, and it's just going to end in tears, because you're going to pull again and you go, yeah, I'm going to invest that 200 mithril into a banner, and you're not going to get what you want, and then you're just going to be sad. Never chase one relic. That's how the house wins. I generally, actually, like 100%, unless I go 1 and 11 on a banner, I only ever pull once. Like, trust me, Squirrel, the reason I say it that way is because I've gone 200 mithril deep into a banner before. I've been there, and I got the item I wanted eventually, but I wasn't happy at the end. Anyway, sitting here for a little bit, Agrius' Legend Materia, which is just double proc on Knight abilities. It's just good. Like, even in the vacuum of this is all I get for Agrius, like, with a wall buff, a protect, and what's it called? Saint's Cross. This is not Saint's Cross, Divine Cross. This is still, maybe I'll double proc Guardbreaker. Guardbringer. Like, it's gross. It's real gross. Knight abilities are some of the highest DPS ones out there. Deepest Wish deals significantly more knight damage when a sword is equipped. Not a hard thing to proc in any way, and still good in vacuum, so A+ on that one as well. Like, most knights can use swords, and swords are some of the most common weapons in the game, so. Nurse. A 40% HP heal, defense up 100%, and Asuna. Yeah, all in all, that is an extremely strong Super Soul Break, and on a knight who is just going to be shitting out damage. Yeah, no, Nurse is pretty good. And lastly, Chant. That is a 50% damage increase on crits, and a Stone Skin 30. So, once again, pretty damn good. All in all, let's do that quick banner review. The ultras are all gross. The bursts are all pretty gross. With like, you know, Divine Ruination is old, but it still does work. The Legend Materia all work in a vacuum, which is an A+ on me. And the Super Soul Breaks are both pretty good. They're like very high quality Super Soul Breaks. So all in all, this banner, as I said at the beginning, is gross. It may be the best tactics banner that we've had in a long time. And with every character on this banner being a knight, it's a fantastic way to get good knight gear. See, everything's good on that banner, so I don't pull anything off the dollar draw. That's how that works. Anyway, moving on to banner 2. First up, I gotta take another drink. My throat's killing me. Yep, soon Super Soul Breaks won't be on banners anymore. It'll just be USBs, bursts, and Legend Materials. But anyway, Giant Axe, Dance with Shadows. So, we saw this briefly in the multiplayer video, but Dance with Shadows is 10 dark to random targets, infuse dark, attack a moderate amount, defense a small amount, so it's 30 both, and get Everlasting Darkness, which when using darkness abilities, deal 2 physical dark and heal a portion of the damage. Dance with Shadows is a way to fix the not so great darkness physical abilities. For those not familiar, darkness physical abilities generally have attached to them the stipulation of deal damage to yourself. That's the ones that aren't just copies of other the magic based ones, so it's not like Dread Weapon or anything like that. It's things like Crimson Cross and Sanguine Cross, which do a lot of damage but hurt yourself. Specifically, I think it's 25 and 15% nowadays, respectively. But dealing damage to yourself is never fantastic in Record Keeper. You don't generally want to keep your health up, because bosses might just shit a 3,000 damage hit on you. However, Galfurion subverts that by healing himself every time he does a darkness ability. So, all in all, fantastic. Makes darkness physical work, which is a damn thing that I have been hooting and hollering about for about a year now. So, very, very nice. Divine Dispelna is, do you hate magic damage? If yes, then here's your instant heal, a large amount of HP, so I think that's Kiraga level, a resistance boost 100%, and last stand. Generally, pretty damn good. That's about it. It's an instant heal that braces your resistance a big amount and gives you last stand. Musk Bowl. A Haste Daga attached to a mag up 30%. Reduce the casting time of the entire party for 3 turns. And gives Enlightening. With the advent of boosted magic abilities, this does kind of just a moment. It always happens around fucking banner review. With the advent of boosted abilities, this does a lot of damn work. It still works with the witch abilities, which Rafa has access to, but synergizing the Witch 4-star with the Witch 5-star requires a lot of investment. There we go, that's the word I'm looking for. Really, you generally are going to end up synergizing this more with, say, Chain, Thundaga, and what have you. But the flat Mag Boost and the Hastaga are pretty great because Mag Boosts are a little rarer nowadays. Ah, the boys here. Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc comes as a BSB. Black combo, which is 10 magic, fire, ice, lightning to one target. Raise the magic of the party and defense 30%, and grant burst mode. Is there anything extra attached to that? No. Command 1 is just 4 fire, ice, lightning to one target. Command 2 is 2 fire, ice, lightning to one target, and a magic resistance bargain. We're finally seeing the instance of the fire, ice, lightning move that isn't just, you know, 2 commands that do one element and then another one and then the same element and another one. We're seeing one that gives more of a risk reward for doing more damage. Generally, it's a good workhorse of a burst. And the mag defense attached to it is, well, not ridiculously rare. Pretty good for a mage team. Fellsword Dance is Gafgirion's BSB. It's 8 physical dark to one target. In dark, grant burst mode. Command 2 is a heal percentile to an ally after an AoE attack. Command 1 is a 2-hit, and Ether. Ether? Ether to self. It's okay. I'm interested in why it's super good now, but the heal's nice. And the ether's okay, but again, without the previous aforementioned fix to darkness abilities that the other move gives, kind of less inclined to use this. I mean, like, I own this, and I don't think I've ever really used it. It just really doesn't jump out at me. There could be a change with the recent ability stuff that makes it way nicer. I mean, yeah, all those things are there, but still on a darkness physical person, that's the thing that kind of dissuades me. The ally heal is good, I just wish it wasn't attached to the AoE. If those were reversed, I would actually like it way more. Like, I'm not even lying. If it was 2 hits in ally heal and then AoE and ether, I would like it way more. It's just that only dealing like the 10k a turn in healing, like it'll help and it'll take load off your healers. It's just that we've seen I give an ally heal on one of my commands on different bursts that did it better, and like way better, and there's a lot of those. That's just my 2 cents though. Again, physical darkness is in such a weird place that it's always really weird. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I just generally shy off of physical darkness for that reason. Meanwhile, here's Heaven's Wrath, which, man, what if they put an ally heal on the DPS move? Like, that's the thing, like when you put this next to this, the ally heal kind of looks worse on this compared to this. That's where I'm getting at. Anyway, 8 magic lightning raise magic and resistance 30% for everyone, and grant burst mode. Command 2 is a mag defense bargain, and Command 1 is a 4-hit with HP heal. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a pretty standard mage break, but the bargain helps Rafa be very self-sufficient. The mag resistance up is really good, and the ally heal on Command 1 is pretty fantastic, all things considered. Just real good. Real good. Hey, Mustadio. Is X Death good? You need bursts for him. He's a pretty, breaks for him. He's a pretty decent mage, but he's kind of a jack of all trade, and generally his stats end up being lesser than other people that are more specialized. Sorry. Yeah, X-Death is just like, he falls off a little bit than characters are more specialized. Like, he'll never do as much as some other darkness people. He won't do as much as some other black mages, but you get one break for him and he pretty much stands out. Anyway, Sharpshooter Spray is 8. Range physical to random targets, lower their attack and magic a large amount, and enter burst mode. Quick Trigger is a 2-hit ranged physical, remove delay from the user's Machinist abilities for 2 turns. Command 2 is a 1-hit defense down. So, yeah, this is really good, and that Command 1 will do a real weird amount of damage if you let it. And having the defense down attached to it is really nice. I think the only downside of this in any way is that Mustadio is a weird support Machinist hybrid, and they don't know what they want to do with him, as you can see from here too. But yeah, that aside, this is actually a pretty okay burst. Also, yeah, Terra is the best fire mage in the game right now. Okay, Legend Materia. Power Garb gives a super mode to Gafgarion when he's low on HP, temporarily reduce the delay of user's actions, and restore to full HP. Can only trigger once. Yeah, it's just good. It's just good. Like, having a thing that heals your character back up to full and then makes him go fast is good even without any bursts or breaks attached to it. Blanc gets moderate chance to reduce delay of actions on the for a turn when using black magic. Again, just really good, even in a vacuum. Like you're using the spell and it goes off, and then you go faster, and if you have stuff from Mont Blanc, it's even better. Divine Insight is just a chance to dual cast. The downside of this right here is the fact that Olivia's dual cast is on a relic. If you pull that, it's great. It's fantastic. Olivia just got super. If you have stuff for Olivia and you don't have this, it can be a little annoying. Sidekick. A Mag Mind buff and haste. Yeah, you want Sheep Song, but it stacks? Yeah, I'll take it. Heart Piercer is a quad break. 5 hits, AoE. No, yeah, just good. Quad breaks are rare. Well, not as rare as they used to be, but still good. So yeah, the USBs are great, especially the one that fixes darkness abilities. The bursts are all pretty good. Again, I have an opinion about Fell Sword Dance, but that's me. The Legend Materia all work on their own, and they're even better if you have breaks and stuff. Pentabreak, yes, sorry. And the supers, it's a really good super, and then like, yeah, it's good super. Anyway. I did pull a banner one. Oh, am I pulling? No. No, I got too much damn stuff for tactics. Like, I really just have way too much stuff for tactics. I can't justify it at all. I have too much holy stuff, I have too much stuff for tactics. Just ridiculous. But anyway, I'm starting to flag a little bit. I've done a bunch of 11 pulls on stream. I did one last week. Yeah, I probably won't pull on Alma as well. I'm not as gung-ho on Orlando as everyone else. Like, A, I don't have an emotional attachment, and B, I don't have an emotional attachment. What's the next banner you're gonna pull on? There's you know what it is? The dungeon update banner on Tuesday. Onion Knight is a strong choice. I'm still kind of weak in 3, and I actually love the Onion Knight, so. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is there's a fest coming up pretty soon. So, I generally hold off for the fests and then go crazy on the fests. But, I'm going to do an outro here and sign off because I'm getting tired. Alright, so that was it for the Tactics Advance event. Mateus definitely proved to be a bit rougher than I was expecting her to be. Next time we got 9, so yeah, that should be fun. I'll see you then.